So what's it like nursing the so-called toughest sheriff in America back to health and just having him home when he's never taken a vacation or even sick time in his entire law enforcement career? Well, I went to the sheriff's Fountain Hills home for a chat with his wife Ava about his fall, his return to work, and retirement.
The top of his shoulder broken in 2 or 3 places.
That's how Ava Arpaio describes the nasty fall her husband took. She was super worried and scared at first.
My first thought was, now what have they been up to, when I got the call.
And after she got over the shock of him hurting himself, she considered the irony of what happened.
If ever I would have expected to hear that something happened to him, it would have probably been while he was on the job. And he was on the job, by the way, but he wasn't, being threatened or in any danger at that particular time.
You said he was a pretty good patient, so he let you sort of run the show while he was here, correct?
Yeah, he did. He knew he had to listen. This was one time I can say he really listened to me.
When you had him home, did it ever cross your mind where you thought, I kind of enjoy this. I really wish he'd think about retiring at some point soon?
Well, you know what? I think it keeps him healthy to work, so I don't have anything against him working. I like to see him up and able to go to work and anxious to go to work, which he always is. So I would rather see him that way than to see him at home sulking or something, with nothing real major to do.
And to the critics who've questioned her 80-year-old husband's health,
he's got good memory, good mind, good everything. So it's wasted if he doesn't use it.
After 56 years of marriage, she admits it was great having him home for such a long stretch, but she was equally happy to see him off to work again.
Well, I think everybody thinks that they need a little time now and then, but I didn't really think that when he walked out the door. I just was so happy to see him go back to work and be well enough to walk out that door after a big fall like he had.
By the way, Ava hadn't heard from the sheriff all morning because he was busy talking with reporters. So it was a fun moment when he called during our interview, only to be told that she'd have to call him back after her interview with the news.